When that alarm clock goes off in the morning, I hate my freaking life and I feel like dog excrements. They say that there are two types of people in the morning. Well, I'm definitely that chihuahua that you see on the left. 100% every single morning. Regardless of the hours I've slept, I always feel like shit. What's up folks, it's Uranus from Brussels. Welcome to another video. Today we're talking about how I gained 17 kilos during the first lockdown in 2020 and then I got back down to this using walking as my only form of cardiovascular exercise. And we're starting right now. So ever since I started my fitness journey 8 years ago, I've done a lot of bulking up and then cutting. The idea is to be in a caloric surplus for a couple of months and to gain as much muscle as possible without ending up looking like a dumpling. And then slowly reducing the calories to cut back down the excess fat. These were great for me the first couple of years, but I realized it was very easy to overbulk and to end up looking like this. So this was at the end of our very first lockdown here in Belgium in 2020. I was weighing 102 kilograms. I was going through a personal shitstorm. I was grieving. Everything was closed and the world was ending outside, you know. Luckily, I was able to work out in my garden and I had friends with a home gym, so I was still able to do something. Otherwise, I would have ended up looking like a Michelin guy, you know. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I surely enjoyed my fair share of ice cream during the lockdowns. So I was, as I said, in a bit of a shitstorm and I lost track of my calories and I just ate what I felt like eating, you know. The result is I went from a lean looking 85 kilograms to 102 kilograms of dumpling, you know. And once I get my head out of my ass, I knew, and it was deep in there, I knew the weight had to come off. So I've tried a lot of different forms of cardio, from spending hours on the elliptical to running to climbing stairs and so on. I used to be the guy spending hours in the gym looking at a wall and fake numbers on my machine, you know. I also tried a lot of HIIT cardio workouts, but unfortunately the high intensity was taking its toll too much on my body and it would leave me tired, drained, and my workouts after for lifting weights were impacted, so it wasn't sustainable for me doing HIIT cardio. It was good a couple of times, but after that it just wasn't fun enough because I was always tired after. Now, I was never a big fan of running also. I tried it, but there's only two different things I like to run after: my girlfriend and my train. Now, the most important part for me is sustainability. If I don't like it, I can't keep on doing it, you know. So now years later, when I want to cut down, I use walking as my only form of cardiovascular exercise to lose my calories. And I have to say, it is the most underrated form of cardio. So what's the plan? Well, in the morning, I wake up 1 hour earlier than I normally should. I drink half a liter of water with BCAAs. I take my thyroid medication, which I'm supposed to take on an empty stomach in the morning. I take my headphones and then I head out in the park. Now, the BCAAs I only take for the placebo effect because in my mind I really just do not want to lose any muscle, so I take the BCAAs for the placebo effect and for the nice taste. I also do my cardio on a fasted stomach in the morning, but that's also for the placebo effect because the truth is there is no added benefits to doing your cardio on a fasted stomach or not. It's just the way I like it, but there's no added benefits to doing it on a fasted stomach. So I walk for 45 minutes and I do this 4 or 5 times a week while I'm listening to motivational speeches. Now, we're not talking about the walk you would do with your grandmother, you know. When I'm getting back, I'm completely full of sweat and I'm usually out of breath. I have to be honest with you guys, when that alarm clock goes off in the morning, I hate my freaking life and I feel like dog excrements. They say that there are two types of people in the morning. Well, I'm definitely that chihuahua that you see on the left. 100% every single morning. Regardless of the hours I've slept, I always feel like shit when I wake up in the morning. So I do my cardio regardless, and when I come back home, I'm actually full of energy. I don't know exactly how to explain this, but the fact that I'm having that discipline, that I'm waking up 1 hour earlier and then I'm listening to the motivational speeches, they set up my day already, because I come back home, I've already done something, I've already achieved something. Not only did I do my cardio for the day, but my mind is sharp because I was listening to David Goggins telling me I'm a pussy for 45 minutes.
Can you find your balls?
It sets up my mindset for the rest of the day. Besides the first month, my goal was to lose 2 kilograms of fat every month. So I went from 102 kilograms at the beginning of May to 90 kilograms at the end of September, and I was happy with the result. Walking has been my only form of cardio for years now, and I walk up to a marathon every week, and I love it, and for me it's sustainable and I like it, and I think that's really important to like it, otherwise you won't be able to stick to it. So to make a summary as to why I think walking is the most underrated form of cardio. Well, first of all, walking is easier on the joints. It doesn't require any extra material, you just have to have shoes. Secondly, you can multitask while you're walking. You can listen to an audiobook or a motivational video, and it doesn't require that much focus unless you're really clumsy like I am sometimes. Thirdly, you can do it anytime and anywhere you walk. Ever since the prices of gas here in Belgium are more expensive than beer, I noticed I'm walking more and more to the places I need to go, Fourthly, walking sounds a bit boring, but it really builds up your endurance, it strengthens your heart, and it's good for burning calories. Last but not least, walking outside, at least you see something else than the wall in the gym, So if you want to lose weight, don't neglect the power of simply walking. Get yourself in a caloric deficit, start slowly and build up your endurance. Oh, and don't forget to buy good quality shoes. Alright, that was it for this video. Let me know in the comments what your favorite form of cardio is. Subscribe to my channel if you like my content, of course. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Uranus out.